The humidity in Miami was brutal. I stepped into the dealership, wearing my grease-stained cargo shorts and an old, faded band tee. I'd spent the morning fixing my neighbor's tractor, and yeah, I looked like a mess. I walked up to the sleek silver SUV in the center of the showroom. It was beautiful, but before I could even touch the handle, a guy in a three-piece suit name tag said Chet stepped in my way. "Can I help you find the exit?" he asked, his voice dripping with sarcasm. I blinked. "I'm actually interested in this model. Can we talk about the specs?" Chet didn't just laugh, he scoffed. He looked me up and down like I was something he'd stepped on in the street. "Look, pal, the floor mats in this car cost more than your entire situation. The used car lot is 3 blocks down. They have plenty of beaters for people like you." I felt the sting of it, but I kept my cool. "I'd really like to see the interior, Chet, and I'd like a vacation in Bora Bora," he snapped. He actually turned to a group of other salesmen and pointed at me. "Can you believe the nerve? Hey buddy, go find a bus stop. You're scaring the real customers." The whole room was snickering. Chet leaned in, his breath smelling like expensive espresso. "Get out, before I have you arrested for trespassing." I nodded slowly, tucked my hands in my pockets, and walked out. 30 minutes later, a flatbed truck pulled into the lot. On the back, a vintage, mint condition, 1969 Boss 429 Mustang, a $300,000 masterpiece. The owner of the dealership, Mr. Henderson, ran out of his office, his eyes nearly popping out of his head. He'd been hunting for this car for years. I hopped out of my old pickup truck, which I'd parked right behind the flatbed. Mr. Henderson ran straight to me, shaking my hand like his life depended on it. "Mr. Davis, you actually found it. You're a miracle worker." Chet walked out, looking confused. "Sir, you know this guy?" Mr. Henderson glared at him. "Know him? Leo owns the largest private collection in the state. He was going to refresh our entire corporate fleet today." Then he looked at me. "Ready to sign the paperwork for those 20 SUVs, Leo?" I looked at Chet, whose face had turned a ghost-white shade of terror. "Actually, George," I said, loud enough for the whole showroom to hear, "I think I'll take my business to the guys across town. Your man Chet here told me I wasn't high-end enough for this place." The silence was glorious. Henderson turned on Chet with a look that promised a very short career. I hopped back in my truck and drove away. Sometimes, the best way to handle a bully is to let your success make the noise.